What is up, guys? Snake B here, and today we're only gonna trade for literally about 10 to 15 minutes, and we're out of here. You got an appointment today. Still no cam. All right. Market's gonna open up here soon. Might as well start reading the market now. So yesterday we did some good practicing on our phone. So I came to the realization that if we're able to if the minute chart is the same throughout all of our trading ever, which it is because the minute chart's always going to be the minute chart, and you can see how similar the minute chart, even no matter what we're trading, is going to be similar. You get this like two-leg move, you get that two-leg move here essentially. And so we did some practicing yesterday, yeah, yippers. It went pretty well. We were able to predict like maybe 7 or 8 out of 10 trades, which is 70-80% win rate, which is pretty decent, I think. Nonetheless, I think we're about to open up here soon. Yep. Alright, we gotta swing low for a second. I kinda wanna take a position here. People are gonna go for the short here. We just need it to push down a certain distance. We want to buy around this area. But if it let's go short. And we're only gonna go for tiny scalps, like back to EMAs and stuff like that. Alright. The reason we're going for tiny scalps and not the big old scalps is just due to the fact of this range. Might get a huge winner, but I'm not willing to stay in a trade step for that long. We're just trying to step out a few traders, essentially. That's the goal. We're not looking for the biggest moves. We're looking for the moves where we can step out other traders, which is kind of cruel, but yeah. Something that I've noticed that seems to be true is the fact that there's growing and shrinking patterns, and as you can see, this is a growing pattern. You see it gets bigger and bigger, this up down thing. I think people are gonna go short, but we don't want to go against probably buy on this EMA here. I know people are gonna go short, just don't know when. How far does it have to push down? Maybe even this one, right? I think this one. Alright, one thing's for sure, people who did go long are now trapped here. So we might be looking for a sell here somewhere. Might be too early. Yeah, looking for a sell here. Could have probably took that one. If we get a second entry in the long direction, another opportunity for people to go long. Here it is. And if this does push up in this direction, we're gonna go for the short here. I think one ticker here is actually okay. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's probably gonna try and step out these guys first. NT. There it is. I think that's a pretty good spot to sell. Nope. Wow. NT. Looks like people are just obsessed with shorting right now, which is why it most likely just held its support here and why it's continuing going in that direction. And we can imagine a ton of people going long. But let's think about this. If they were shorting, they would have got all this. So they're still shorting, which is why the market's pushing up here. Until what point are they going to believe that the market's going to start pushing up and start going long? Looks like people were just a little bit too eager to go short here. Maybe this bottoming pattern is not as obvious as I thought it would be. Okay, but nonetheless, we're going to get a second entry here. Okay, yeah, we need a good push down and then we're going to go for the buy here. Maybe buy at this like EMA or something. Good two-legged move would be good. People who went long are trapped here, but actually I think I like to sell. No, people are obsessed with selling here. That doesn't make sense. We need a huge sell-off here, and then we're gonna go for a buy. I want to buy back at this EMA. Or maybe even this one. Then we're gonna get a two-legged move here, and we'll just buy here. Oh, I think we just missed it. Got about 10 more minutes before I gotta go. So hopefully this just corrects itself here. That would be nice. Got a nice correction here. Alright. 1850 is not too bad. That would have been a much bigger scalp if we were able to enter on that second entry. We just, yeah. And even better if we just entered at the EMA, to be honest. We should have just waited for that. But the reason we know that was gonna go up is because for some reason, some weird reason, people just don't see the bottoming pattern. And people think it's gonna fail, maybe because of a huge sell-off, I would imagine, maybe. But they just don't see that bottoming pattern. They keep going short. This is why that support holds every single time. So why did that support hold? It's because they just kept going short, especially after here. So you can imagine people were eventually picking the bottom and gonna skyrocket, and then a huge sell-off, and they're like, oh, you know what? All right, maybe it's here, and sell off, and just keeps going down. So for some reason, even though they don't see this bottoming pattern, they just keep shorting and that's the reason we went for the long here. And also because you can see that there's these corrections every time you had an opportunity to go short, like right here. They get stopped out, and once again stopped out, once again stopped out. So they just had a weird obsession with shorting, and our trade was no different. It could have been different right there, but we just got lucky enough that it wasn't. And so we're able to read it that good. Yeah, I just got in the crossfire, but nonetheless, we did some pretty good scalps here, I think. If we ended it like this, I think that'd be perfectly good as well. Alright, we're gonna take one more trade and I has got to go. So swing high first entry. I think people just got trapped. So we're gonna go for a buy here. I want it to push down a lot further though. So I hope it pushes on further. Maybe we could buy at this EMA here. Yeah, I think people are just got, if this pushes up to like up here, people just are gonna get trapped. And then we could stop them out. I think we're wrong on that actually. No way, I think we're right actually. I don't know, these people sold too early. Man, they're just so obsessed with selling for some reason. You can see this after this one move. They were so convinced to sell that the market just wanted to stop them out that quick. So there's a weird thing going on right now where people are just trying to break this, or maybe just continue this huge sell-off, basically. Do they not see the bottoming pattern? That's the real question. It's weird, like it's almost like maybe, oh, they saw the resistance here. We're gonna look for a buy right here. The reason being is because people think there's gonna be a correction like this, and they're gonna go for a tiny scalp, and we're just gonna stop them out here. Oh, never mind. Man, that was not a good read. We should probably buy at this EMA to be honest, instead of randomly. It needs to push out a little bit further for them to be convinced, I think. There it is. This might be, probably should have waited for the second entry. But this should work out. If the obsession with selling is correct, then this should work, especially with the resistance that we have here. But if it does not work, then the obsession with selling is incorrect and there's something else. Which is very likely, to fairness. Or you just get stepped out by a few ticks. And yeah. It might have needed to push down a little bit further on the minute chart actually, now that I'm looking at it. Maybe around to this area for people to start selling. Or break below this minute bar. But yeah, this is going to be the last trade. For sure. And yeah. NT. Yeah, it looks like we just need... Okay, wait. Two-legged move here. I think this one's actually going to be good. Oh, wrong. Buy, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure if we traded all day, we would hit our goal. But unfortunately, we're going to have to call it short and just a few bad readings. And yeah, this should work out. Pretty guaranteed for this one, to be honest. And if we got this one wrong, I would be shocked. And that means our reading was incorrect. This obsession with selling seems to be correct. Now that it pushed there on the minute chart, this should work out hypothetically. No one should be going long here. Their obsession with selling will kill them. Alright, break even. Alright, I don't want to start trailing yet because it might pull back and then I want to break above there first. There we go. Should. I said it should. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. Ugh. Damn it. For sure we were gonna break. Oh yeah, 100% here. Okay, for our last trade. Man, I'm too obsessed with this day trading thing. Alright, I have to go. It needs to do one more push down, like right here. It's a nice two-legged move. Alright, I gotta go. You know what? I think they already sold. They already sold. Now I think about it, I think they already sold. With that bar right there. Or not. Okay, we're not doing too well. Maybe we should only be entering on second entries, to be honest. Let's try this EMA. Alright, this would be a question of whether or not EMAs should be entered on or not. But we're gonna try and go for a big scalp here. Let's try to go back to the VWAP or something. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. Go for just at least one few points here. Oh, it might stop us out actually. JK. Come on, just a little bit further, man. A little bit further. Just a tiny bit further. Alright, well, let's see. That's a good scalp though. We should probably... Let's take this... Oh! Nope, wrong thing. Two-legged move. Ugh. Okay. I guess there's no obsession with selling here. People are looking for a breakout. This should break out in this direction. Why were they so obsessed with selling? Okay, there's something different today, and I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out later. I cannot keep on trading. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Or maybe I'll trade later. Just like that, we're back. Curious to see. There might be not enough trades here. Might be one or two extra trades here, but I'm curious to see what the market looks like. So I was thinking about it on the way to the doctor's office and on the way back on why in the world were people selling here. Well, two reasons. Well, it's actually a combination of things, you know, it's a domino effect of realization, and it's so cool. So essentially you have this huge okay, so you have the bottoming pattern, right? Everybody sees bottoming pattern, everybody knows about bottoming patterns, but why does it work out here? Why does this beautiful bottoming pattern work out here? Simply due to the fact, one easy explanation is the fact that okay, we're just gonna go trade real quick. Oh, this is the best buy ever. Unless people are trapped. No, they're definitely going short. Yeah, you're on this, like, especially after that. How far are we gonna pull? I think that's actually plenty. We should have entered on that one ticker. Oh, we're not. Just got stopped up by a few ticks here. These fellers are simple traders. So do a 4, 6, 8, 10, 12-ish. Even though, yeah, we should have. Obviously, we would be in this trade right now if we didn't go for a terrible entry here. But that would have been a nice scalp there. And nonetheless, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to make up for that. I'm confident. I'm super confident. Why am I so confident? I'm still looking for a buy order here. These guys are frickin' trapped here. I do believe there's a lot more sellers due to the fact that you're just reversing and it's rebellious. Oh my god. Wait, they're gonna get stepped out? Oh. Okay. That was actually surprising to me. I thought for sure there would be a lot more sellers here. Oh, I'm an idiot. They sold here and took profit here. Why did I think? It should be trapped here though. We're looking for a buy. The only thing we have to buy on is this support here, and it's not my most favorite. If it breaks below here, I'm confident in this buy now. Okay, looking for a buy here. It's, oh, I was gonna say it's interesting it didn't break there, but it broke here. This should work out. Theoretically. Man, day trading is hard. I feel like this buy should have worked. How? How are people buying? So something's definitely different about this market. The reason being is because you have a huge sell-off. It seems to be just going normally, almost as if like, yeah. So here you had this bottoming pattern, right? And essentially, you would think, all right, let's go long. It's the most obvious thing, and it obviously works out. But why are people going short? First of all, you have, if you had a normal trend like our, or normal graph like this, that isn't a minute chart, like a tick chart, you can see it just sells off, like a normal trend. And then, as soon as you see an opportunity, you're gonna go for your short. Well, here it doesn't seem like it, but here, you look for an opportunity to go short on this downtrend, and you just keep getting stopped out. So maybe it might just be just the way it looks here, but there's also the fact that people are taking profit here. So there's a ton of people who bought here, but how come it didn't stop them out? Well, that's because there was a huge sell-off today, and there was somebody else in the market, and that really affected the market. So even though there's a ton of people buying, there was a ton of sells earlier to now influence it as hard as it would if everybody bought here. So it actually seems like 90% of traders actually got their scalp here due to the fact that 1% got stopped out, which is this huge massive move, if that makes sense. But Yeah, it's very different in this market. The buy, there's the buy. Yeah, so that's interesting. We're gonna wait for a two-legged move, or should we just take a position if we're... I'll take a position if we're super confident. But it seems like using this is much more effective for now. Waiting for a two-legged move just for a nice... I think selling here is actually really good. And maybe even on this bar. Okay, maybe we just trade two-legged moves. Yikes. That's true. The moves we did predict were after two-legged moves. Right, fair enough. But let's just hope for the luck here. I do believe a lot of people just bought and are trapped down here in this low, so if we could just get to that low, that'd be great. It is 10:30, so not many trades left, but I like trading it. It do be fun. Being able to read the market, I think, is actually really fun. If we get this scalp, like, whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. We just got lucky we didn't get stopped out here first. But I think we should be able to get the scalp here. Back down to these lows. Oh, we'll take small. We'll do a small minimization here. Or should we just go one more down? Come on, man. Yeah, too many people bought. That was such a rebellious thing to do, especially once it got up here in this area. I think a lot of people bought thinking it was just going to fail in this direction, so that's why we're going to go ahead and try to stop these guys out. We'll just... If we're wrong, we'll get the stop out here. 2, 4, 6. We'll take a small loss here. Or... not a small loss, but less of a loss, I should say. But I do believe it's going to come back down here. Something I wrote in the... well, if we get the scalp, I'll mention it. Well, I'll just mention it anyway, because maybe our interpretation of this is wrong, but there's a reaction trading that we wrote it down when I was watching some Steven Ducks just to get more psychology into this, and there's something called reaction trading, which is obviously something interesting. So people are playing it safer instead of rebellious here. Seems like. Why is there so many crumbs on my desk? Nice two-leg move. Let's take a position here. You know, I think if it pushes down far enough, I'm just worried that these guys are gonna get stepped out though. But that was a nice sound, but we should have just scalped out there. Yeah, stopped them out, so... Bye. Bye. And thank you for the scalp. Everybody thought it was gonna come down this way, but no one's that crazy to go against the market. That's why these guys have had to get punished. What? No way. Alright, I guess we just wait for two-legged moves. Just looking for a buy here. Actually, I think Trader Sinking might bounce. I think they're gonna try to use that history and try to go for a bounce here. And they need to be convinced. I think entering at the EMA might be better. Ah, dang. Yeah, it's about to sell off here. It's about to fall out the bottom here. Yeah, like wants to break below here. Oh, I did by one tick. Alright, just gonna take this scalp. I mean, he's at 2, 4, 6, 12. Not too bad. Not bad. see. My ojo, achi boo boo. Yeah. Yeah, mi amor. You too? Oh no, you okay? You need a doctor? Tell mommy. Say, mommy, I need to go doctor. I'll just chill here. Pretty confident it should be pushing this way. Could skyrocket here though. At least this all was correct to some extent. I should have scalped out at these lows. Stop everybody out who went long. And possibly stop everybody out who just... I think people are still going long, to be honest. They're seeing this congestion. I think if we come back to this EMA or possibly this EMA up here, that'd be a nice sell. Alright, we're just gonna buy a step out these guys. It's good. Okay, just for a few ticks. We could probably even buy at the lows. Yes? ¿Quieres Papa cartoons? Papa phone? Okay. Papa phone, where are you? Here I am. How do you do? And there it is. And we better scalp out there actually. Tiny scalp. Just to stop him out. Then a nice sell. A little bit higher actually. Actually no, what's that? Oh. I think that's actually more than enough. Now that I think about it. That move from here to here might have been enough to convince everybody we're going long. If not, then NT. It was a good try. Yeah, back at that EMA, looks like people were just still going short there, and actually want to click here and sell here. Unless we get a nice signal bar, then we'll go ahead and sell. Just don't think it pushed up high enough yet. I think people are still going short. Yeah, I don't want to punish you for that. Come back here. No, go against you. And I'm gonna just scalp out at the top of this guy. Oh no. Gracias, papá. Yeah.
See? I want dado.
I'd be surprised if we don't get the scalp actually. There it is. Now we want to go for a sell here now. Right off of that guy. Actually, no, we'll just yeah, let's just do that. Oh, hello. Alright, I guess we'll just hit close. Not sure what happened here. That wasn't the nicest, cleanest move up, so maybe people are not convinced yet. So if we break above this high, I'm exiting. Yeah, let's exit. Selling out this EMA, let's see if that's a good idea or not. Looks like it wasn't a big enough. Not enough people went for the buy here. Yeah, I think that's why we only enter in two-legged moves. Take out the ones where we just enter on the EMAs. That would have been a nice scalp. Actually, I want to sell. Kind of crazy, but I think people are convinced it's going to go up. We have the VWAP on our side. Hopefully, smart traders join here and we'll get a nice little scalp here. I don't know how much. We're not going to really stop out anybody here. We're just looking for a nice big scalp. Not looking to stop people out. That's very interesting. I respect the VWAP. I do respect it. Looking for a sell here. That's why we wait for signal bars. Very interesting. And the skyrocket begins. We bought here. Why didn't we hold on to that position? Forgot about the people who sold there. They were holding on to their position, thinking we were going to come back down to these lows. Which is why I came out and stopped them out. Alright, I think that'll be it for this video. Too much longness now. Peace out. Thanks for watching.